Yeah. Baby girl, you're so damn fine, though. Wanna know if I can hit it from behind, though. I'm sipping on you like some fine wine, though. When it's over, I press rewind, though. Talking bands.
You're live, assholes! Welcome to the stream. Let's just start with this. I'm gonna start with the story of what the fuck my brain went to when this happened. Okay, so last night I was watching the new Twilight Wings little mini-series that's been posted on Pokemon's Facebook. And I'd heard about this, and I was like, I thought it was a new show, and then I was like, wait, it's available on YouTube? I need to watch this shit. Because I was reminded of it, it was someone shared the second episode where a girl is fighting her Machop. I'm like, that's how you die! And like, she broke her fucking arm or something. Who the fuck fights a Pokemon barefisted? Especially, like, a fighting type Pokemon like that, oh my god. So I watched the episode, and the first one, it was super good. But as I was getting ready for bed, which is when all my ideas fucking hit me, I swear to god, it's why I'm an insomniac. 98% of the reason. My brain was just like, you like to write fanfiction? Let's think of something. And this came into my fucking brain. It started off where I thought of, what if I wrote a story about a girl that was raised by Pokemon? And I was like, that'd be interesting. And then I was like, no. And then I was thinking about how adorable fucking Machop was in that second episode of Twilight Wings. So I was like, what if a Machop finds a random human baby abandoned and like brings it into the next city and is like, help this tiny thing, it's like crying, I don't know what to do. But the Machop never leaves, he always came back. Like he was never put in a Pokeball or anything, but he was just he always came back. And then while he was staying around with the baby, he eventually started to learn English like Meowth from the Pokemon anime. But he didn't speak it that often. He knew it, but he just didn't speak it often at all. And he kept himself hidden, and like he'd go into the wild and do whatever he needed to, and then he'd come back and visit the family and that kind of thing. So that's the idea that my brain came up with when I was trying to go to fucking sleep last night, and I couldn't get it to go away. So then I even created the fucking family. One is, he's a DJ slash like announcer at like any Pokemon fighting events. Like he's, ladies and gentlemen, we got trainer with his Machop! That kind of guy. Who's electric type, and it kind of looks like Hisashi and Sorry. And then I thought of, you know the gym leader that is in the Twilight Wings? The guy with the fucking purple hair. I was like, what if it was that, but a police officer? And then I ended up making it look like Shota. Is that what? I regret nothing. I said his was more like anything kind of feline-y looking for his Pokemon. Yeah. And then the girl that they're looking after, that the Machop brought them. Now, he has deep purple hair. He has like blonde hair. And she has blue hair matching the Machop. Her name's Yoko. Haven't come up with a name for him or him. I'm gonna think of names soon, but I came up with this and I couldn't go to sleep. I literally had to I'm gonna read you the note I wrote on my phone so I could actually get my ass to sleep. Because, like, I can't lose this idea. I can't. I have to do it. I'll read you the exact thing I wrote on the thing. Pokemon thing. Baby found my Machop, taken to human house. Machop refuses to leave. Baby learns English. Refers to baby as sibling. Hides English from others. Adopted by one DJ gym announcer, electric type, and two police officer, cat type. And this is her story. I also came up with like this little thing about how a professor would find them. And I'm thinking maybe Professor Oak, but I'm not entirely sure. Just a professor finding them and realizing that the Machop speaks English, but they're like, we don't want people knowing this. He's not technically our Pokemon. He's technically a wild Pokemon. Can you, like, So he kind of does a weird case study, but he leaves everything blank. And just says, like, Pokemon, bing, been raised with Pokemon, with a little girl after finding her, blah, 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 that kind of story. I'm not entirely sure if I'm gonna go to that part, but my brain said I couldn't let this go last night. So now I'm trying to draw Pokemon. I've never drawn a Pokemon in my fucking life. I love Pokemon, but I suck. I would draw, like, I'd attempt to draw Pikachu and then give the fuck up. So now I'm trying to do Pokemon fan art. Never drawn a fucking Pokemon in my life. I'm gonna cry. So, yeah. Welcome to my new hell. It's called, I have a fanfiction idea, and now I have to learn how to draw something, because I need to do it. But yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going on, guys. Oh, sorry, I'm a bit tired. Because I didn't sleep that well, because this idea was churning in my brain. I'm one of those people that when an idea hits me, I have to obsess over it until, like, my brain is like, okay, we should come for the main concept, and, like, I go through ideas, and I'm like, that wouldn't work, no, that wouldn't work, I don't want to do that, no, Like, I originally had it with a Clefairy, and I was like, I have a Clefairy and a Machop. Like, a Machop would go find the humans and bring it to the Clefairy, and the Clefairy would be holding the baby, and I was like, and then it just became a Machop. But the thing is, like, I also thought about what if she became a trainer. Her thing was, she didn't go out and, like, battle Pokemon to get them onto her team. She's just, like, basically just hung around with Pokemon, and then she's like, I want to be friends with you guys, but I don't want someone else trying to capture you, so is it alright if I put you in a ball? And they agree to it, and they go inside the ball. I don't know what the this is, but my brain can't drop it. So now I gotta draw it. Help me, I may have an issue. This is why I literally have so much of my computer space just taken up with fucking fanfiction ideas. Because I get an idea and then I'm like, I get an idea and then I can't drop it because my brain's like, you have to write this out. I'm probably gonna write a fanfiction of this. I'm sorry. My obsessions are getting the best of me. But to be fair, I've been writing fanfiction for almost a decade now, and I still haven't written a Pokemon fanfiction, so I'm joining the community, y'all. I don't even think I've read a Pokemon fanfiction in fucking years. I think the last one I read was like an Ash Ketchum one. It was pretty, like, dark. I don't even remember it that much. Also, I think I read an Entei one. Because I love Entei. Like, I love Mewtwo and Entei, so the old school, like, first 3 Pokemon movies are, like, my shit. My mother's ringtone on my phone is literally Lugia's theme. Because I'm like, I'm gonna have to hear this a fuck ton. Lugia's theme. That is the one thing I can think of that I'll hear 3 times a day and I won't be angry. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But I'm drawing Machop. I'm sorry for anyone who was like good at drawing Pokemon. I apologize for my shitty art. This is like my first time drawing a Pokemon. Like, officially trying to draw a Pokemon and not just being like, I'm gonna attempt to doodle a Pokemon and then give up because I don't like the way it looks. Like, I don't think you guys understand, like, I'm obsessed with Pokemon. Like, I have like, the only time I ever go out of my way to buy McDonald's is when they're doing Pokemon things. I'm not fucking joking. Where they have Pokemon toys? I'm like, out of my way! I have on my, like, fridge, I have 2, it's supposed to be like Ditto versions of Pokemon. So I got a Bulbasaur, and then I've got a Pikachu with a little Ditto looking like they're about to do some old people morning exercises in Japan. It's like, what's it called? Calisthenics, I think? I don't know. I just thought it was adorable. And I may or may not have a Pokemon problem. And I definitely have a problem because right now I'm drawing a Machop Kofi baby. Are like Machop's hands like bigger than I'm thinking? Machop. It's hard to get a good reference pictures for Pokemon. Oh, that's adorable! Adorable! I'd say he has pretty big hands. I need to work on this area. There. It's horrible, but it's better. Show me Pokemons in the human world. Ah! Not what I wanted! There. I don't know what I'm doing. How do Pokemon people's eyebrows look? They're usually kind of curved, so. People in the Pokemon universe have fucking weird, wild-ass fucking hair. And I'm okay with that. I like it when universes have like crazy-ass hair. So like, imagine like this is kind of a baby blanket cocoon thing. There. I'm all kinds of weird. There. I don't know what the fuck I've done. But I've drawn a Machop. I need to go to hell. This is fucking shit. Okay. Let's see. Let's see how shit my Machop is. Not the worst. Couldn't be shitter. Like, this needs to be so much fucking bigger. Like, ah. 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 That looks better. I'm just, big ass Machop eyes. I don't know what the fuck I've done. I think I've drawn a Machop. People, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like this is really bad. I feel like this is really shit. What the fuck am I doing with my life? Okay, brain. You can do this. I believe in you, except I don't. Thicker lines. I feel like thicker lines. That doesn't look as bad. Okay. fuck have I done? Looks pretty good. Guys, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. I started this shit, I can finish it. Don't worry, brain. Who knows, maybe after this I'll be able to do, like, Pokemon shit. Maybe I'll get better at drawing animals. I don't know. That'd be nice. Look at that. Adorable little Bobby. Little Machop brother. This is getting better and better. Still don't like the fucking hand though. Fucking hate drawing hands. If you see any drawings where my hands are super good, I've used a lot of fucking references. Sometimes I'll even just clip out a fucking hand from another drawing, which takes for fucking ever. Just to get the hand right. I fucking hate drawing hand. I hate it. It's like the worst thing. Like, I don't mind drawing, like, if I want to draw something like this, like where it's like, that I don't mind. Like, that shit is easy, but like fists and shit, oh my god, that's the fucking worst. Fists fuck me up. Like, there's like this shit. It's like, what? How does this work? How do fists make no sense to me. Especially when you're drawing like a fist this way, so there's like this shit going on. Which is probably closer to what I'm trying to get there, so. There. That looks a bit better. What the fuck am I doing? The more I draw, the more I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know how to draw Pokemon. I'm doing it, but I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like, I got into art after I, like, transferred all my Pokemon shit to my nephew. I'm not kidding, all my shit from, like, Pokemon got handed down to my nephew. None of my shit did. Like, my nephew's 15 now, and I, like, have a little part in my brain that's just like, I want to raid my sister's house and be like, okay, sis, you have a bunch of his old shit toys still, hopefully? Can I have some of the ones that I gave you back? I think it'd be cool if my future kids had them. But no, since I'm the youngest baby, all my shit had to go to my nephew. So now I don't have almost anything from my youth. Like, the only thing I've had longer than a plush animal I have on my bed that I've had since I was like 4 is one that I got when I was like 8 for Christmas. And the only reason I kept that one is because literally no one wanted it because I made it pretty raggedy. Other than that, I don't really own many things from my youth because my family made me throw a lot of it out. And I'm like, now that I'm older, I'm like, I wanted that shit. I wanted that shit then, and now I want it even more now. Oh yeah, I forgot, I do have one Pokemon on my bed. My desk, I mean, I got my little Gengar. I used to actually have a Gengar plush that was like this big. But, I don't know, it disappeared into the void. I think it was one of the toys that got thrown out when my mother, when I started presenting asthma, and they were like, you're very allergic to dust. And then they found out how many plushies I kept in my room, and my mother threw them all out. Without consulting me. She got the ones like she knew I adored, but then she threw a Gengar, and I was like, what? Did what with my Gengar? That's mine!
I am who I say I am.
I had to bribe people to get that Gengar. So I was pretty pissed with that. I was like, no, he's mine! And she also threw out my little Gyarados. It's actually my older sister's, but it was a tiny little Gyarados, like this big. And I was like, there's my tiny Gyarados. I threw it out. You did what? Tiny Gyarados. I needed that, Mom. So I can be a total nerd when I'm 23 years old. But now I just collect toys everywhere. Like, I've got toy figures. I've got one Ninja Turtle one that I bought when I was in high school. I've got figures and toys galore. I've got, like, somewhere in storage I have, like, all my Transformers and shit. They're not really displayed right now because I don't have a fucking place to put them. So I have like Transformers, I have figures, I've got like little plushies, I've got a billion plushies. Like my desk area is where I'm keeping all the plushies that aren't on my bed. My bed's pretty plushified because I've got Real Kuma plush pillow, another plush pillow, a pushing cat. Then I've got my raccoon plush, my bunny plush, my Baymax, and then I've got 3 Squishmallows. A cat, another cat, and a pink fox. I might be a bit crazy. Like, I'm kind of getting into that part of my life where I'm actually like, I should probably, like, go out and date people. And I'm like, yeah, whoever I date has to be okay with my bed being 98% plushies, because they're not going anywhere. They also have to be okay with my cat. My cat is my baby. Anyone who fucks with my cat.
Inhale and exhale.
I feel like every time I'm getting like a bit more details done, but then I'm also being just as messy. I don't think I'm gonna get to this one. No, I don't think so. I think I'm gonna be stuck on this Machop for the rest of my life. Doing a pretty good job. See if I touch it. There. I'm gonna keep him with teeth. Chop has teeth. I'm trying to think of like a cute nickname. Like, she gives all of her Pokemon like little nicknames so that they don't get confused with other wild Pokemon. I've got a couple. Like, she's gonna have Chikorita named Chi. And then I'm still trying to think of his. Like, the first one I came up with was Chopper. I was like, no, that's the character from One Piece. I can't do that. So I'm gonna like look up Japanese words for chop and things like that. guys don't know, I actually do research on names when I do, like, fanfiction. I'm weird. I don't know how many other fanfiction people, like, do research like they would if they were, like, actually creating a character. Like a mangaka. But I do. Sometimes. Not gonna say all the time. Because there are certainly times where I just kind of, like, am, like, winging it. Or I put up versions of my own name. I'm sorry. I started fanfiction and the self-insert shit, and I find it hard to leave. Especially since, like, a lot of my ideas come from, like, I'm like, oh, that'd be cool if I could live in, like, that world, and then I'm like, oh, yeah, I've done it. And then I'm like, okay, I want to turn this into something that isn't about me, and then I always, if I get too lazy, I just keep my name in it. Although there are a few ones where I'm just like, no, this is gonna be self-insert. I'm sorry, people, but this is how it's gonna be. And I've always had a thing for, like, found family shit. I don't know why. Probably because I had a shit family when I was a kid. So, like, my imagination is always like, imagine this. And I'm like, God damn it, brain. You don't realize you've taken over my life again, have you? Like, bro, I'm trying to get the shit done. And then you're just like, hey! How about a fic about something you really like? And I'm like, okay. How about it gives you the family you always want? I'm like, ah! Brain! No! Like, I do have, like, my mother's a really good person, but I don't know. I've always strived for that whole cool, unified family, and as much as I do love my mother is certainly not flawless. She fucked up sometimes. This isn't turning out as bad as I thought it would. Cool. There are two, like... Okay, let me explain my weirdness with Pokemon. I didn't play a Pokemon game until I was... like, play it more than just being able to walk around and say hi to Pokemon. I didn't play a Pokemon game until I was probably about 10. It was Hey You Pikachu. I'm not fucking joking. I didn't get my own Pokemon game until I was 13. Then I got my first Pokemon game. I actually had myself. So I've never actually beaten a Pokemon game. But I've seen pretty much every movie. Especially the early ones. I've seen some random of the newer shit. Like Destiny Deoxys. The one with the weird floaty bird ones. The Mewtwo. The future Mewtwo one. Because goddammit, Mewtwo's my shit. And then I watched the original show. And watched bits and pieces of the other shit. But my thing was actually, like, my brother was more into it. My sister was more into Pokemon. Because that was kind of her age group thingy. My shit was Digimon. I knew more about Digimon than Pokemon. Like, I still love Pokemon, and I still, like, adore Pokemon, but it's what I knew more of. Because it was the one that I actually got to do shit for, because my sister didn't want to steal my Digimon shit. But my Pokemon shit, oh yeah, that was hers. Like, I watched her play games all the time. Like, I watched her play Pokemon. I watched her play all this shit, but it was just kind of like... I was too young to be trusted with the Game Boy Color. Yeah, me and my sister, we literally owned one Pokemon game for the longest time. It was Pokemon Silver. And then my first Pokemon game I got for myself was Pokemon Soul Silver. Yeah. Because I was so jealous that my sibling got to play that, and I was like, I want to play. And I'm still haven't beaten that game. I literally just started a new game soon, and I'm at the first city, like outside where you talk to the old man that lets you, like, thing, like, the daycare. I'm there. Which is, like, I think, the second batch. Yeah, second batch. I am so bad at Pokemon games, I'm sorry. Like, right now I'm training up my Togepi. Which I call Toga-chan. Toga-chan is my baby. Also, I always pick Totodile. Sorry. Totodile's my shit. You know what? This isn't actually looking that fucking bad. This is actually looking fairly good. Good job, brain. This might not be something I need to work on for the rest of my life to get right. I can almost move on to colors. There, yay! Now I can do colors! Fucking yeah! So... Bah! Bah! And the kid's hair gets to be that blue too! Bah! there. I got the base colors. Fan accomplished, guys. The Twilight Wings series that Pokemon's doing on their YouTube channel is like high class shit. It is what I've wanted Pokemon to be. Because, I don't know about you, but I'm sick of fucking Ash Ketchum, especially now that he looks even younger than he did before. I'm like, I'm done! Fuck you, Ash! I still love Jessie and James, but fuck Ash Ketchum! Ash Ketchum can go die! I don't want Ash Ketchum. I want just like an anthology series where it's just like things happening in the Pokemon world, and there's like some reoccurring characters like the mad gym leaders and shit like that, but I'm just like, I just want like some Pokemon stories that just don't all evolve around Ash. And like maybe like even some episodes that are kind of like the RPG dungeon games. I can't remember their actual full names. They used to be on like the DS where it'd actually just be like Pokemon doing shit. I'm like, yeah, that's what I want. It sounds weird when I say like I love the early Pokemon movies, but I do. Mostly because I felt like the legendary Pokemon, the new characters got a bit more focus, and it was just like Ash is just there. Especially for like even in Destiny Deoxys, I prefer that shit. I want other stories in the Pokemon universe. Fuck Ash Ketchum. Anime. People, make a Pokemon show that doesn't involve Ash in the league and shit like that. Just do Pokemon stories in the Pokemon universe. That's all we want. I'm sorry, it is. That's all we fucking want. I'm sick of Ash Ketchum. Also, yo, anime. I love y'all, but can you all just decide one platform where like 98% of anime will be posted? Like, come on. There's some new shows I want to watch that I'm just like, oh, they're not on Crunchyroll. And I'm not buying a Funimation account just to watch like 1 or 2 shows, you assholes. Fucking bullshit. Do it properly. Stop being dicks. Like my mini rant. Like, get some anime movies on like shit like Crunchyroll. Like, I want to watch Wolf Children on there. I want to watch more anime movies like You and Me and shit like that. Like, come on. Funimation, don't be a dick. At the same point, I'm probably a crazy person. A thing for my Pokemon and my anime. I love anime. And I also found this drama show that is basically like everything I fucking love. Where it's just basically this girl just getting off work and then just eating Japanese food, and I'm like, I want this shit. I'm a crazy person. I'm starting to like watching people just eat food. It's like no other storyline. Like there's a few like little things, but there is no like story. I'm just like, this is my jam, and then I'm like, oh fuck, I'm turning into an old person. But I adore that shit. I also realized, like, besides like a few shonen anime, I'm not a shonen watcher. I very much watch shoujo. Or comedy series. one thing I'm like realizing. I'm like, oh yeah, I guess I don't really like shonen that much. Like I watch a few shonen series here and there, but like not to like the degree a lot of people who watch shonen like. I like Dragon Ball, but a little bit of that is because I grew up watching Dragon Ball on YTV. And that show's just nostalgic for me. But like for most of my shit I watch like I think the best way to describe it, I watch like Sweetness and Lightning, or like Sit-on Academy, shit like that. I've never been that big into like big shonen shit. That's just something I've been slowly fucking realizing over time, that I'm like, oh, yeah, I guess I don't really know shonen shit, like at all. Really realizing it like more and more as time passes. I'm just like, yeah. I'm realizing a lot of shit lately, like, I'm like, you know what, I do love stuff, but at the same time, I'm like, I love brutal things, and I love, like, wrestling and, like, fighting and shit, but I also am, like, the sucker for cute things. Like, if you put something cute in front of me, I'm done. I'm done, I'm sorry. Kawaii gets me. Cute shit gets me. And then, like, I started being like, yep, I adore pink. I do adore pink. I love pink. I'm like, yeah, I love goth fashion, but at the same time, I don't think I look good in goth fashion. Because I look like an edgy preteen. I don't know. It's kind of more of the thing where I'm just realizing, I'm like, yeah, it has some aspects that are very tomboy of me, but at the same time, I'm pretty damn girly, aren't I? Like, some shit I don't get. Like, I don't wear much makeup. Like, I can wear makeup, and I usually, like, for special events, I'll sometimes wear makeup, but for 98% of my life, I don't wear makeup. That's too much time. That involves me having to get up and do shit? Like, no. Hello? I don't need to. Why do it if you don't have to? Also, one thing I really need to work on with art is backgrounds. I've never been good at backgrounds. So I think actually I'll probably finish like the whole coloring of the person this stream, and then like the full color of the person, and then I'll do like a background like maybe in another stream or something. I don't know, backgrounds is just something I've never done. I guess mostly because I've been more focused on like getting myself to actually be able to draw shit. So I'm actually like, yeah, I guess that doesn't really matter to me, does it? I'm pretty sure I'll be writing this as a fan fiction. Kind of hitting the fan fiction swing right now. Like currently, my Hero Academia one is being updated like every fucking week. Because I'm like, well, if I got a roll on, let's keep the roll on. Like working hard on that shit. I'm then I have a few other fanfictions that I've kind of put on hold. Because my brain was like, we can't think of ideas for this right at the moment, so 401, come back later. 404, I mean. I'm not joking, that is actually how my brain works. I can't force myself to think of a story. It has to be like something that I can do naturally, and yeah, naturally, those stories, I'm just like, yep, nope, can't think of anything. I have to be in a certain headspace to write stuff. Which is why I'd never make it as like an actual author. Because I'd never be able to do that push. That's why it kind of suffers like with my web series. Like my web series, I have to have a pretty good of the base storyline down before I'll do the web series, because I'm like, I have to be in a certain headspace. Like the art that's going on in my current web series webcomic right now has been an idea going on for a long ass time. Like the base idea for this has been almost like half a decade, if not more, since I first came up with this arc. And like it's gone through changes, and that's kind of the point. Like I go through changes with it, and the final program, like I actually wrote down the original story as I came up with it a long time ago. The webcomic would come out very differently. Well, that's the thing. I get a base idea where I'm like, yeah, this is where I'm going. These are acts that are going to happen. How I get there, I'll decide. Unlike my best friend, she has like everything meticulously planned out. Like for the most, like it has changed a bit since she first started, but 98% of it, she's like, yep, I've known this. And most of these stuff she's actually done has been editing out other things, like it used to be a fanfiction, so a lot of the changes actually come from her changing it from being a fanfiction. But like, unlike me, she actually has a plan and like writes out like chapters and like writes out a story for it and has like boarded, and I'm like, yeah. You know how I come up with my next chapters? I literally get out a piece of paper and I go do 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 do. I know this is the arc. Do do do. Let's go, brain. Let's do our thing. There's like a few pieces, like I'm keeping it no matter what. Like there's a few key arc things. Like one of the chapters soon is gonna be a flashback chapter starring my favorite boy Maxie, who I literally decided like less than a week ago. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna change something, and I can't say what, cause it'll ruin it. Oh, there it is. Here I am going insane, like, where's the spot I missed? And then it's like fucking obvious. Number 2, you sure forgets how to draw. Chapter 1705. Shiro may have an issue. I think I'm just gonna change her hair color like a slight tint so that it's a bit more discernible. Yeah, that's better. A little bit more discernible from Machop. But not enough that you can't tell that her hair is the same color as Machop. Cool. I did what I wanted. This is gonna be a very interesting story. But I'm determined. I have to write it. My brain won't let it go now. And that's the thing, like, with some of my series, like, I have the idea and it takes me over, but then either something around me is not letting me write it fully, or something like that, or I haven't lose the files. And that's what happens to a lot of fanfiction that I don't end up finishing, is like, my brain, I don't get to write it all down when I have it clear in my brain, and then it just kind of fades away, and I'm like, no, I can get that back. I need it back. I need it back, brain. I need to know. Or in some of them it comes in waves. What is them fiddling around with skin tone? I think that's a good skin tone. There. For now, I'm just gonna do like a grainy background. Green background! so relaxing. I love when I get to the coloring stage. Coloring's a bit more relaxing than me trying to figure out how the fuck to draw Pokemon. A lot of people are like, how do you focus on being like so weird? Just draw it. Your first attempt's gonna suck. And I'm like, I know, but at the same time, it's part of the reason why I haven't drawn Pokemon. Because I'm like, this sucks. Never draw it again. I prefer to spend really long ass time and get something somewhat decent that I can be at least be like, okay, there's room for improvement. Then draw something shitty and be like, yep, never drawing this again. It's clear, I cannot draw this. Because then it takes me years to come back. Like, it's taken me years to come back to figuring out how to draw cats. Now, still not that good, but at least I can make like a chibi cat that I'm kind of proud of. So I'm like, okay, cool. I can work from here and learn how to draw better cats. But for now, at least I can do this shit. Sandal fell off. I love this new chair. But, oh my god, I just wish I had a better table. But this table will do. I still love this chair. So does my cat. Kitty loves this chair. Mostly because it's something pleather and she can scritch it. Kitty loves to scritch. That's like Kitty's favorite thing to do is scritch. I feel pretty proud of this. I feel pretty proud of this fucking Machop. pretty good. There. That looks pretty good. Pretty proud. I should probably delete that, because I don't need that. Kitty's still up in her basket napping. Where'd my sandal go? Oh, there it is. Sandal, come here. Alrighty. Like, I don't know. I'll do a background, I think, another time. This background seems like something I need to tackle later. Like, I think I'll, like, do like this, mute everything, and then just draw a scenery, and then be able to just put this on top. I think that'll be, like, the best way I can do a background. Maybe I can, like, doodle a background, like, right now. Like, I'm counting sheep to try to fall asleep, wondering why I'm the only one. I don't know. I might try to do it like just in color and not actually kind of do a lot of lines. I think that might make it look pretty good. Maybe we'll try to do this. Maybe if I like do it like how does this work? I know what the I'm doing.
just need a little bit more of your love.
I just need a little bit more of your love.
I just need a little bit more of your love.
I just need a little bit more of your love.
How do I... Sparky. There. Should make
I just need a little bit more of your love.
I just need a little bit more of your love.
I just need a little bit more of your love.
I just need a little bit more of your love.
I just need a little bit more of your love.
something more like this, maybe?
I just need a little bit more of your love.
Or it looks horrible.
More of your love.
Okay, I'll leave that just for the idea of like what I'm trying to get. So like merge all that shit together. I think that'll look good. I'll fuck around with tools next time, see if I can get that looking actually decent and not just like shit. But that's kind of the idea I want. It's just like bush and a little pathway and then like little woods in the background. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyone like, I don't know, I should probably look out like how to draw background tutorials. I don't know. Well, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this little stream. I'll probably be back to this later to figure out what I'm going to do for the background. But for now, I think I'll save it without the background. Just because I feel proud of this, and I just want to celebrate that I feel proud of this. So, drawing stuff. I have to make a new folder. It says Pokemon. Pokemon. Machop, Pines, Baby, Yoko. And file save as. Finish stuff. New folder. Pokemon. Okay. Alright, I feel pretty accomplished right now, so I'll just save this guy back to his side. The program gets weird if I don't. Alright. And I'll save this thing actually, because I do want to do this. Save as Machop and Yoko family. Alright. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the art stream. Don't forget, I do all these art streams in support of my Kofi. Give me 1 second and I'll show you my Kofi page. I'm the worst. Alright, as I was saying, I do all this in support of my Kofi. You can go check out my gallery. I post any drawing I do, fan art or no, onto here. As you can see, I've got my latest MAJ pictures, my latest Kuma no Ikata pictures, tons of FMA shit, MAJ, sorry, FMA's totally different, some Inuyasha shit from my comics. Welcome. So, if you guys like my art and want to help support me, come check it out. My first goal is actually me trying to save up to get myself Clip Studio Paint. So, I'm not using this rankedy ass Paint Tool Side that I bought and still doesn't work. So, I'm hoping to get myself Paint Tool Side Paint EX. So, if you want to help me and help me get onto this shit. And also, I do take commissions. The 2% there was actually paid through a commission. So if you want to help me, please, please, please check out my Kofi. You can also send me emails at Yashiroreaper@gmail.com if you want any art commissions from me. If you like my art and want to see me do more, don't forget to check me out and follow me on Twitter. That's where I post where I'm going to be streaming and when I'm going to be streaming. So if you enjoy this, please come back and check out more. I love you all so, so very much. My name is Yashiroreaper, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. Bye! Mwah, 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 mwah.